One thing I cannot respect about this whole situation is that you're shook of Moussa Dembele. That's what is making me angry. Tammy Abraham is fishing for a new contract, £150,000. Welcome to the Kavkas View. I'm going to tell you my opinion and the latest news linking Moussa Dembele from Lyon to Chelsea. We're covering that tonight. Let's go. Welcome to the Kavkas View, guys. I saw this today in the video and I'm telling you now, I was like, yep, it's time to make a video. It's time to make a video. A zero chance I'm letting this go because this got me a little bit rattled. And I'm going to rant today. So if you don't like when I rant, hit the like button and listen ahead. If you're new, subscribe. Let's go. You know who Tammy Abraham is. He's come out of our academy. He's one of our own. He's one of the special players that have recently come out, made it into the first team and have made an impact. But I'm not his biggest fan and I'm not hiding it. What's my view of him demanding 150,000? 150,000 for Tammy Abraham? Is he greedy for demanding it? Hell no, I would demand it too. I have zero issue with Tammy Abraham demanding that sort of money. Look, the club set a precedent the minute they gave Callum Hudson-Odoi that contract. The club set a precedent when the minute they gave Drinkwater 100k a week. When you give squad players 100k a week and then you give youth prospects 120 with the option of going up to 180 a week in add-ons, what do you expect Tammy to do? The guy scored 15 goals this year in 37 games. Yes, it's not prolific, but if I'm his agent, I'm fishing for that contract for my client. And if I'm Tammy, I'm saying, why am I not getting that money? At the end of the day, I am not the club's accountant, but I love this club and I do not want to see this club in any financial jeopardy or any financial hardship in the near future or the foreseeable long-term future because it's my team. So if our management is stupid enough to be offering him that kind of money, I need to question who's on the top because Tammy's not worth that kind of money. Let's be honest. Tammy's not good enough. He's not good enough for a prospect to be worth that kind of money at this moment in time. I think he's easily replaceable. I think he misses a lot of chances. I think he's second best striker in the team of a title winning side. He's never going to be a starter in my opinion. You lot are going to say I'm just hating, but I'm being brutally honest. Don't like it? Don't need to agree, but you're going to respect it. I am right 97% of the time. I am right. One thing I cannot respect about this whole situation is that you're shook of Moussa Dembele. That's what is making me angry. There is no smoke without fire. The fact that The Athletic is reporting Tammy Abraham is going to wait and see who's going to come in before he signs a deal, for me is very questionable. That elite mentality John Terry was talking about doesn't sound very elite. The fact that we're getting linked with my good friend Moussa Dembele and he's shook is worrying for me. What kind of striker is scared of Moussa Dembele? Let's be honest about it. Moussa Dembele is no Mauro Icardi. He's no Lautaro Martinez. He's not even a Jovic. He's basic. He's just another stopgap striker in my opinion. He's never going to be a world-class elite level player. I've seen enough of him to say that. I think he's limited. So the fact that Tammy is scared and going to run away from the challenge potentially worries me. I don't want that kind of striker being in my club. If you're going to be a second choice, and that's what Tammy's always going to be, a very good second choice, I need you to be fight. Let's talk about this. Everyone always says Tammy loves the club. Tammy wants to fight for the club. Tammy is going to be at this club for the foreseeable future. You're shook of Moussa Dembele. Moussa Dembele. How could you be shook of Moussa Dembele? I don't understand that. I'm sorry. When I say this guy is not good enough to be a Chelsea starter, you lot tell me I am exaggerating. He is not good enough. And yes, let's get on to the Moussa Dembele links. This is going to happen. It's inevitable. It makes too much sense. He is going to be a Chelsea starter. He is not good enough to take us to where we want to be. It's going to be another toilet down the drain, money down the toilet. Just dash that in, dash it, dash it, dash it. It worries me how this club spends money. It's so frustrating. The players we're even getting linked with. It worries me and it's sad. Like I said, pay Tammy the money if you think he's good enough to be a second choice. Which I think in the long term he could be a good second choice. But go and get me that number 9 that this club deserves. Go and get me Diego Costa. Go and get me a Didier Drogba. Go and get me an elite level striker. No excuses that we have the money. That's the issue. We have the money because we're highlighting it. We're going to dash it on a Moussa Dembele. Bro, he's not even the best Dembele out there. You're the third best Dembele out here. The original Moussa Dembele is better than you. And Ousmane Dembele is better than you. I'm sorry, I can't have it. I really can't. I really can't. I'm so disappointed with this club right now. I'm going to say calm down, it's only a link. But this is what happens every year. Every bloody year I have to put up with this. I don't care. I'm going to come rant and rave. This was your daily news. This is the Chelsea news. Hit that like button if you're new. Subscribe to the channel. Tell me, you lot, do you want Moussa Dembele or do you want Tammy to get that new deal and stay for the foreseeable future? Do you blame Tammy for asking for that kind of money? Interact. I love that. In a bit.